is now tearing itself apart from the inside. Fans watched in disbelief as betrayal played out in real time, not just in fists, but in family. For Solo, the attack wasn't just physical, it was emotional. A painful realization that the very people meant to protect him have now turned. And for Jimmy and Jacob, this was a message. The old order is collapsing. The bloodline, family, or fractured. For years, the bloodline has stood as a symbol of strength, loyalty, and supremacy, led by Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, whose iron grip over WWE has been nearly unchallenged. Alongside him, brothers the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, and cousin Solo Sikoa have been pillars of this family dynasty, fighting side by side with ruthless dedication. But cracks have been showing, and what was once a united front is now teetering on the edge of collapse. The family bonds have frayed under pressure. Betrayals, misunderstandings, and personal grudges bubbling beneath the surface. The recent attack on Solo Sikoa by Jimmy Uso, Jacob Fatu, and Tama Tonga was the loudest signal yet that the bloodline is far from invincible. Tama Tonga's arrival. A game-changer. Tama Tonga's unexpected appearance on SmackDown caught everyone off guard. Known for his explosive style and dominance in New Japan Pro Wrestling, Tonga has never been shy about making bold moves or shaking up alliances. His decision to join forces with Jimmy Uso and Jacob Fatu was a game-changer, hinting at a deeper conflict brewing inside the bloodline. There's a powerful symbolism in Tama's involvement. While not originally a member of the WWE bloodline, his alliance with Jimmy and Jacob signals that this feud is bigger than just family. It's about respect, power, and control. Tonga's presence added weight and intensity to the attack on Solo Sikoa, making it clear this is not just a family spat, but a full-scale civil war. The shocking attack on Solo Sikoa. The moment unfolded live on SmackDown to stunned silence and then explosive reaction from the crowd. Solo Sikoa, often seen as the loyal enforcer and a rising star, found himself outnumbered and outmatched as Jimmy Uso and Jacob Fatu struck with ruthless precision. And just when it seemed the attack might end, Tama Tonga stormed in, adding his force to the chaos. The three men tore into Solo with a ferocity that was hard to watch. But it wasn't just a random beatdown. This was a statement. A declaration that Solo's position in the bloodline is under threat, and that loyalties can shift in an instant. Watching Solo fight back with everything he had, only to be overwhelmed, added a heartbreaking layer to the moment. The feeling that family ties were being tested in the most brutal way imaginable. Jimmy Uso and Jacob Fatu. A new alliance. Jimmy Uso's role in this attack marks a major turning point for his character. Once known primarily as a tag team legend and loyal brother, Jimmy has grown into a complex figure, someone who can't be easily categorized as hero or villain. His partnership with Jacob Fatu, who's known for his raw power and unpredictable nature, signals a bold new direction. Jacob Fatu's involvement is equally significant. Having recently won over fans with his unexpected moments of loyalty and honor, Fatu's decision to side with Jimmy and Tama Tonga rather than Solo Sikoa surprises many. This alliance could be the start of something fresh and dynamic, possibly redefining factions and rivalries in WWE for months to come. Solo Sikoa. The Lone Warrior. In the middle of the storm is Solo Sikoa, the youngest and perhaps most overlooked member of the bloodline until now. His resilience and determination to stand alone against overwhelming odds showcased his heart and grit. Solo's fight back, despite being outnumbered, endeared him even more to fans. A warrior who refuses to back down even when the family he once trusted turns against him. Solo's story is one of loyalty tested by betrayal. It raises questions about what it truly means to belong to the bloodline. Is it blood, honor, or power that defines membership? And where does Solo go from here, after being attacked by those closest to him? Emotional fallout and fan reactions. This civil war within the bloodline has stirred deep emotions among fans. Many see it as one of the most compelling storylines WWE has delivered in recent years because it taps into universal themes: family, trust, and the pain of betrayal. On social media, fans expressed shock, excitement, and sadness. Comments poured in like, "I never expected Tama Tonga to come into this," and "Solo's getting the raw deal, but he's not going down without a fight." The storyline feels personal, relatable, and full of raw emotion, a rare treat in a scripted sport. What this means for the future of WWE. The attack on Solo Sikoa and the emergence of this new alliance suggest that WWE is setting the stage for a major shakeup. The bloodline, once seemingly unbreakable, now looks fractured and vulnerable. Roman Reigns, who has ruled with an iron fist, may soon have to navigate a battlefield where his closest allies are not so loyal. This civil war opens endless possibilities. Will Roman intervene? Will the family reunite or split apart for good? How will Tama Tonga's involvement affect the balance of power? And where does Jimmy Uso's loyalty ultimately lie? For WWE fans, this is a thrilling narrative, full of tension, emotion, and uncertainty. Humanizing the conflict beyond the flashy moves and dramatic promos, this bloodline civil war is a story about people, real feelings and relationships played out on a grand stage. It reminds us that even the strongest bonds can fray, that loyalty isn't always guaranteed, and that sometimes the hardest battles are fought within the family. Jimmy Uso's attack on Solo Sikoa with Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga isn't just wrestling drama. It's a mirror of the complicated dynamics many people face in their own lives: the clash between loyalty and ambition, love and resentment. As the story unfolds, fans are not just watching athletes. They're witnessing human stories told through the lens of wrestling. Stories about courage, conflict, and the quest for respect. Stay informed. Stay updated. Hit that subscribe button